That promised to be exciting.
Oh, see, I was just about to start talking and you start saying stuff tough. Hello, everyone. Welcome to gster TV.
The French ruining
Starring,
everything as usual.
yes, starring
Exactly.
me, Gster the Boss, also Duality, and we got a special treat for you. We got tUff, whatever you know him as. He's inside now. He's co-casting with us, so should be even more
Yo.
exciting now that we have the fantastical Frenchman in here, along with Heavy D and little Case G. So we're gonna get started. We got the game loading up right now. This is Seventh Fleet versus 21Z, Game 2 of the semifinals in the loser bracket, and whoever wins this series is going on to take on the winner of what was that?
The
Who
loser,
those other
rather, of
people going?
Cyberdyne Eclipses.
Oh, okay. The loser of. Wait a minute. Whoever wins this is playing the loser of that one.
Yeah, the loser of Cyberdyne Eclipses.
Okay.
Lower
See,
bracket match.
it's
That will
funny.
be the lower bracket finals.
It's funny because I'm a host and I should know these things.
Yeah, it can
If
get kind of hard to keep track of.
my stream looks kind of
Also, look at the
crappy,
lineups here.
I know people. You might see that it looks a little weird. I'm gonna start messing with it to try to fix it. But tUff and Duality are going to go ahead and give you guys some play-by-play and speak on the shenanigans that are occurring while I mess
We
around
have
with
the
that.
good old 4-1-1 split from 7th Fleet, which is where they ball push one side with 4 ships and have their 2 carry ships farming one side. Most of the mid will go to Prometheum. They're going to be careful not to take his farm. This is so that the both side lane ships can help each other out. And this basically ensures a one lane. But it does mean they'll get a bit less farm overall. So tUff pointed out the ship lineups. Double carrier, Destro, Overlord, double levy for 7th Fleet. And Destro, Guard, Arbiter, Overlord, and double levy for 2-1Z. So it's a double support for 2-1Z, and the double carry comp, a launching comp for 7th Fleet. So
Okay.
normally, G-Street calls on me to do the analysis for the...
Yeah, my bad. Okay, I'm back. Right, I'm back for now. I don't know that I was able to get that thing fixed, but hopefully that less resolution there will get us less slowdowns. And I'm just gonna buy a new fucking computer because it's stupid. This thing used to work and
First
now it
world
just doesn't
problems.
work anymore. Yeah, first world problems. Okay, so we do have tUff here. tUff, I wanna point to you for a second. I'm looking at these two builds. What do you think is really the late game strategy on the two
Yeah,
one Z side?
I was being quiet because, um, like everybody knows, I need time to think because I'm pretty slow. I actually think that, okay, from Seventh Fleet side, that's such an interesting comp. Very strong late game, like double levy. We're gonna try to rape Mr. G Wood on bottom. Whenever
I've got to
like
say though, just
whenever like I really think that this arbiter played by Rumi gonna help a lot as soon as he get clock because 7th Fleet has nothing to counter clock actually. They have no guardian, no BC,
that's a
and
good point. They're going to have
uh,
to deny the Arbiter if they
yeah,
want to stop that cloak. But I
and
just want to point out that this
mhm,
is an excellent response to 4-1-1. Putting the Overlord here. The Overlord in the early
yeah,
game can really shut down a levy hard.
and
Those plays hurt.
he gonna be well farmed, man.
Yeah,
Oh,
and
actually,
a fat
Rumi is
Overlord
playing
is
him
not what
alone.
you want.
Right. First he's playing arbiter.
Roommate did miss a plague right there though, so he needs to step it up a little bit.
It's
Okay,
okay, I forgive him. Oh, right time to play. Right time. Oh my god. Nah, it's
He does
okay.
get Prometheum.
there's a plague on him. Okay, so let's look at it. Let's look at this composition over here on the 7th Fleet side. We've already talked about that Arbiter and the Cloak is going to be kind of a pain with this composition. Uh, how is 7th Fleet going to I guess, take control of this game? As you see kind of a stalemate right now, what do they need to do to get control of this game and start pushing out some kind of advantage farm-wise?
Well, their plan is to shut down Evil Source as hard as they can. That's what the 4-ball is for. And then they're going to get decent farm on Prometheum and Laptop, and they're just going to take it to the late game from there.
Okay. So Evil Source is the key to this early game competition. Nice, we've got the farm right there, 25 advantage for 2-1Z right now. I would expect this to be very close like last time, just because these two teams are very well matched. Should expect a really good game. Yeah. I think that, I like the Overlord a lot. I can't really play the Overlord that well right now, but I just like all the things that it's able to do. And as you can see, both teams are
and
the
2-1Z is doing a really good job of shutting down the launches between the Storm and Evil Source has 10 tents already. So these launches aren't going to be very effective much longer.
Yeah, we
in
can
fact, they're
expect
already
a
not very effective.
swap here. Wow, heavy launch on Rumi.
Storm gets some
Nice
of the ends,
Storm.
but that's still going to hurt Rumi.
Alright, so we see he's going to back out of there a little bit. That psionic shock, it's pretty whack.
Okay, so you can expect from Rumi, because I know this guy, he has like almost 600 farm mineral, so you're gonna get safe on straight away. No antennae and probably 9 range. So it's gonna be really good, because both levies from 7th Fleet side are going back for regen, with, they have both enough. But it's gonna be shut down immediately by the Siphon.
There you go.
Yeah,
You see it.
we have a Destroyer going around for warp pick. So both levies are going to grab their regen and warp out there. Prometheum's going already. So here we go. Not going to catch anyone though.
So Rumi does have his Siphon. It's got up to 275 energy, added a range, added a speed. Looks like he's taking a wide course around the map, so we're looking at some kind of counter or warp trick kind of thing. 13 ints on Kraken and then another 10 on Bunny. Okay, so here's the interesting thing. Interceptors and interceptor defense. What do you think, tUff, about the interceptor counters that 2-1Z has at their disposal?
Man, I actually think that, look at this, Shanks is already on 10 spines. Evil Source is on 11. We have like a good amount of energy on Cerberus. He's going back to base actually with 400 minerals. And now from 350 energy, you're gonna get like basics. And he's going straight for probably his crystal and 425 energy. And he's warping back on field. Yeah, G-Wood is on 6 biles actually, 9 range, 6 bile amount. So he should be the one like facing with levies for the entire game.
Yeah, G1 does need an extra bile attack, so he's still at 6. Laptop's already got his 7.
Which is okay, he has right enough now.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's working on his regen actually, which is fine.
But I agree with tUff. I think 2-1Z has the ints countered pretty well between the Guardian and the Arbiter.
Look at
So-
Riker gonna... Yeah.
So
Also
plays
of
that
note,
pretty
the
aggressively,
levies
huh?
are split up now. The
Oh.
carriers are back in the mid. They start given their own lanes again.
I think I will... It's not because I'm from this team, but like I won't honestly point out that I think that 21Z get a slight advantage at this point, and even the farm count 1400, 300, 1350, sorry, for 21Z, and yeah, 100 farm difference advantaging 21Z for the moment.
One thing though, Prometheum is now facing up against Evil Source. Evil Source was forced to get a lot of tents because of the double carriers against, and now he's going to be disadvantaged against Prometheum. So that lane is going to 7th Fleet. Other side though, G-Wood has the advantage in terms of DPS over Laptop, so they should be able to win that one.
Yeah, you're right. Okay. What we're gonna see from the Destroyer play? Tanky for Riker, for sure. He's looking to tank Vusians.
Yeah, I think both Deathrushers are just gonna go standard. They got their bots, they're just gonna keep going armor, probably get prod field later on. Teams, Shanks, was it? Shanks is taking a lot of damage on his guard. He's gonna have to be a bit more careful with that.
Guys, I would like to see Contaminate, even like some transfusion from Rumi. That would be OP, man.
Yeah, it's not so often that you see transfusion in a competitive game.
No,
But
man,
I would actually like to see him go straight Side Blast. He was given a lot of early farm, so he should be able to transition to Side Blast a little bit quicker. And it'll be really effective against the double levy composition of 7th Fleet.
Okay, so from now, like, Cabrus has enough farm to get Cloak. 425 energy is crystal already. That's gonna be interesting.
Yeah, cloak pushes are going to be a huge problem for 7th Fleet. As you pointed out already, they've got nothing to detect that cloak units. And forcing the carriers to go feedback would be a huge win for 7th Fleet. For 2-1Z, rather.
Alright, so it looks like, yeah, it looks like the farm advantage for 2-1Z, pushing that out a little bit over 100 at this point, and getting bigger. You see 7th Fleet pulling into base right now. Laptop Pana's hanging out wide, but G Wood's right with them. So let's see how 2-1Z is
They're
going to
both on
speeds.
161. Yeah.
warp.
They're even. Like this Levy battle on bottom is like an even battle for the moment.
Yeah, 295 farm for laptop, and Mr. G Wood has 294, so it's very even.
What's about the levies on the top? Like Evil Source 310 and Promi actually has like 380 farm.
Yeah, this is to be expected. Evil Source was supposed to get his 10s up, and those aren't very useful against Levy.
Look at this Dark End setting up like mighty warp tricks.
Yes.
Yeah, they would expect a warp to come on Evil Source, but it's actually going to be much deeper onto the Destro. This might catch them off guard.
Guys, look at the creeps coming. They have like a slight windows, yeah?
They have to see them now.
And they have cloak.
Oh, Prometheum is in trouble here.
Oh, the Levy.
Prometheum is in huge trouble here. He's still there.
Even
this is going to be bad.
Even Bunny. No, they're going for Premier.
Yeah, getting that levy, the
look
most
at
farmed
this.
levy on the map, that would be so big for them.
Oh my god.
Prometheum does
I
have
think
1.71 speed, but there's corrosive.
Promi might be dead, yeah.
I think he's going to get away.
Oh my god.
Wow.
He's got 1.71 speed.
Look at him get on his horse, rolling out of there right now.
Oh, that was so deep. From
Yeah.
the 1.71 speed saves him. Well, he's not out of the woods yet. They're still chasing. I think their 7th Fleet is fine. I don't think they're going to lose anyone here.
Yeah, I think that warp trick was like, unfortunately, I mean, yeah, I'm 21Z, so unfortunately, a bit too focus on Promi here. They would have cut like way more to the bottom, like pushing all the team. They may have cut him like more hardcore.
Yeah, good plagues on both sides. Everyone's bleeding in red.
Wow, so what looked like was going to be a turning point right then, Prometheum manages to speed out of there. If I hear what you're saying correctly, tUff. Oh, and
Riker
Riker's
might
taking
go
some
down
good
here.
damage here. I'm
Storm.
really surprised.
And a bombard. Oh, E-shields! E-shields for the win!
Oh my god, twice in 2 days. This Riker is so lucky.
And another good plague, and oh my god, everyone is so damaged.
Wow.
I think this works out to 2-1's advantage though. They didn't kill Riker, but they damaged him quite a bit. He has bot, but it's still going to take him some time to come up to full health. Laptop's also very damaged compared to G-Wood. And Prometheum took a lot of damage in that fight as well. So now 2-1Z should be able to hang out here a little bit longer. They don't need to worry because 7th Fleet is just so damaged.
Wow.
that was crazy. That was so close, and Riker's counting his blessings right now. Let's see some upgrades happening. Okay, Riker did go back to the base, up to 300 energy right now. Darkins came out. We saw that he had bombardment. I'm not exactly sure what he added. Looks like he added some energy. He's at 350 energy right now on that Destro.
Only 3 lasers, but it's okay.
Yeah,
Yes,
it's a
all his
little bit
basics.
short of 2-shot. He should be able to get that in just a bit if he wants to go back. And I think he'll have to. 7th Fleet is pushing in.
Okay, so Cab is coming back for... Yeah, more energy.
Yeah, what do you think
clock
of the
is
3
top.
armor on the Arbiter?
Ah, man, if you have clock, you definitely need shield. And what's about the armor? Like, I haven't checked, he's warping out.
He's 3 armor on the Arbiter. The 4 shields I agree with. You definitely need some protection if you're going for cloak, because you're the one who's going to be
It's
targeted.
okay, it's okay, man.
I don't like
oh,
to see those minerals go somewhere else, but yeah, extra safety never hurts, I guess.
I mean, I guess we're gonna see boost next upgrade, but at this point, like, they're committing in something, and because, like, 7th Fleet has 2 carriers, that's, Arbiter is such a nice target for 7th Fleet, so maybe this
Also-
3 armor gonna change again. We don't know yet.
Maybe. But also the lanes are back to what they were at the beginning of the game. The levies are pushing their side. It's the 4-1-1 split again. Double carrier on the bottom. So the problem is G-Wood is there, and he's already got his 11-10s, so I don't think he's going to be too stressed out about having carriers there.
No,
The
that
Guardian,
G-Wood is
though, is gonna be
rarely
struggling.
stressed.
The Guardian can't really hold this lane here, even with the help of the Overlord. So I think that's why they switched.
Yeah, so Evil Source is back on the field with Frenzy, and Promit doesn't have Frenzy yet. He's on 11-10s, 1 shot.
There's a
9
push
by-
on Laptop Panda. Lots of status effects going on in play, corrosive. No one's
Wow.
gonna die here, but 7th Fleet's gonna be forced back.
Alright, let's take a look into, sorry, I was messing with things again. Let's take a look into these outside battles. Right now we see Prometheum is up against Evil Source. Who's getting the better part of this deal out here on that side?
Yeah, Prometheum has 610 farm. That's well over anyone else on this map.
Cool. Let's see. 200 is about 150 the advantage for 21Z right now in the farm. We see warp back by Rumapera right now. What's he doing?
And he grabbed Contaminate, like expected. Okay, and on his side, like Lolord, who is playing Overlord, is coming back with 600 minerals. The first time he was able to farm in this game.
And he just gets his range, his
Yeah.
energy,
As expected.
and that's it.
Kraken's up to 14 on the intercept.
There's a push on Evil Source with both levies.
There's
Evil
a-
Source frenzies
Oh
away.
my
Warp.
god. There is a cloak.
There's cloak though, there's cloak, so
Oh.
he's fine.
Oh, the boom boom. Yeah, they've got to get out of there.
Wow, that was
Contaminate.
such a nice one. And they're gonna focus the carrier for sure.
Oh, Lillard
Go
is
on, Benny.
contaminated! He's contaminated! Bunny's going down, Laptop's going down,
And
but they're
look
gonna
at
be
this.
safe. Oh, but that was a bad fight for 7th Fleet. They took a lot of damage, they're gonna need to
They
go
trade
heal
so
up.
much. They did. I mean, they didn't trade, but so much HP lost on that push.
Yeah.
Wow. So, yeah,
And they
what
need
happened right there,
some way.
Duality?
They need some way to deal with that cloak. Without it, they're never going to be able to get any kills so long as the Arbiter isn't horribly out of position. And pushes like that, that's just going to hurt 7th Fleet.
Yeah, that was a heck of a lot of hit points to lose after you were the one initiating the aggression there. So yeah, that's a tough one. But
Guys,
hey,
I actually think that they should try to make something happening, and try to go for a trade to get Cabarrus. That's the only way from now.
Yeah.
Because
Kerberos needs to be their target here.
They
He's
could
the
get
only
feedback
one.
for sure, but I don't think it would be worth it actually.
So you're suggesting that they legitimately sacrifice a person in order to trade them for Kerberos?
Why not? That Raker is not so OP.
Yes, and Riker does love his trades, so I think he'd gladly go for it.
Okay, so yes, that's an interesting consideration. We'll have to see. We'll have to see just how frustrating that Arbiter becomes.
Yeah. I think it'd be wise for them to get Vortex on one of their carriers.
Yeah,
And
sure.
just force the fight and just try to get the Arbiter when he comes into cloak.
But
Or if you can
man,
Vortex the Arbiter, that's terrific. That's the best case scenario.
but we're gonna see now, like probably force field as well.
Yeah, that Arbiter's gonna be a huge nuisance and they need to deal with him.
Yeah, force field. I don't think the stasis should have been worse at this point, but
Yep,
if they
Scout
have like
force-
a later, if they can have like a catch mechanism on 21D side, I don't know what they will do. Again.
Yeah. The stasis would be a bit of a risky choice. And so, 2NZ doesn't need to take risks. They're ahead. They've got the composition edge here going into the late game. So I think they're comfortable. They just want to play it safe with the force fields. I agree with that.
Not quite 200 on the farm advantage, but definitely on its way there. 7th Fleet is moving in right now, so expect it to get over that 200 mark. Here's Evil Source popping his frenzy. Laptop Panda's gonna have to get out of there because Room is dropping the plague. Looks like, yep, he did get him with it. 7th
And
Fleet's back for upgrade.
Panda
What
is still at
point on the
1.61
left,
speed. He needs to be a speedy levy like Prometheum so he can escape those warp breaks and set them up. And also, neither Laptop nor Prometheum have Frenzy yet. So their killing power is much less than what it should be.
Alright,
30 minutes into the game. I'd like to see at least one Frenzy coming up.
did dodge that boom boom at least. There's a siphon in on Dark Ents right now.
That was a nice boom boom.
Let's see what they're gonna do. So 7th Fleet's gonna retreat just a little bit. Oh, a lot of little farm, but
Sorry to
Mr. G would warped into the battle here.
Sorry to focus maybe too much on the Arbiter Kerberos, but I would like to see boost, man. Like
Yeah.
boost will be so OP, like to boost Rumi all the time.
yep. So he's
Like,
up to 450 on his energy. Kerberos is doing a lot this game. I think
But
a
even when
2-1Z
you
wins
boost
this
like
one.
your Guardian
Yeah.
Spines, like
Yeah,
imagine
to
when
clear
you
up the
boost
ends so much quicker.
17 spells on Shanks now, 6 armor. Imagine you boost him like with double launch. If we can see like 14 inch on the side on Kraken and 17 on Bunny, both with a warping and I mean the launch tech.
Yeah, the Arbiter is definitely the most important ship in this game.
yeah.
It's whether they win this game or not is going to come down to whether 7th Fleet can focus him down. They don't really have anything effective to shut down his energy or to stop him from casting spells. So they're going to have to try to kill him. I know we've said this already, but it needs to be stressed.
Yep. So
Yeah, you
there's
can-
very nice support play happening over here for 2-1Zs. You can see ships are constantly down in hull and stuff like that as a result of plagues. Those guys are really coming through for the squad right now, and I mean, how are you gonna do it? Someone who's playing as carefully as Kerberos and that Arbiter.
Okay, I just want to point out that Darkens is working on Siege now, so we're gonna see boost. And from Riker, like he has such a little farm actually. I guess from a destroyer on 2 shots that's normal, but 240 farm for Riker when Darkens is on 320.
Yeah.
Riker
Significant
not known
difference.
for his ability to get farm, especially since he's still at 4 lasers 33 minutes into the game. That's certainly not going to help things.
So let's
Yeah,
take
right.
a look at the money situation. 3,200
Cool.
compared to, yeah, so it's still not super far as you would maybe expect it to be.
It's a pretty consistent 200 farm lead.
Yeah.
But the compositions make that a little bit more of an advantage to 1Z. I think they have a better composition here, especially in the late game.
Yeah, I agree. 7th Fleet's gonna need to spot something, just one of those really small mistakes that you see. I mean, that make the difference between games. Someone a little
Yeah, and those aren't really reliable, so I'd like to see them get Vortex and initiate a fight, because that's the only way they're going to catch Kerberos. They're going to need him to come in to cloak someone. Oh, there's a push on laptop.
There is no windows yet. They don't have... Panda doesn't have Frenzy. And I would definitely wait for a double Frenzy. Takes double Frenzy. Because the DPS is here. Not
those
from the
interceptors
insect.
got decimated. Between the bombardment, Levy was in there, the Guardians on 21 spines right now.
Spines. Oh my gosh.
So there's heavy interceptor, and I'm sure that this is not what Riker wanted to see. Bust out the double carrier, and they pretty much have every option available to counter it.
Probably he's still ahead, like on his side. When laptop is a bit under. I mean, no, they are Panda and Evil Saucer even.
Yeah, Prometheum has 829 farm to the 777 and 711 on the opposing carries. But you notice that farm lead is actually diminished. He was at one point about 200 ahead in farm over the opposing carries. And with the force fields, it's just going to... the gap's going to narrow considerably.
And it's gonna be worse with boost, man.
Yeah.
So there you have it. The comps...
Prometheum does have Frenzy, and he was in a brief Frenzy battle with Mr. G Wood just a short time ago. But we still need to see Frenzy on Panda. That's going to be a big spell.
Now, is Evil Source Frenzy capable now? Yes, he is.
I mean, Panda will never get Frenzy without also getting Corruption, so... Gonna take some time. It's normal.
Yeah, I mean, the Corruption might not be a bad idea, but... well, normally it wouldn't be a bad idea. But
Nice
the
push from
instinct shuts down as heavily as they are. I don't think that's what they need to go for.
Yeah, you're right.
And Bunny's at 18 interceptors right now.
Both carriers are 18, but the anti-fighter, I mean, level 21 spines, and that can be boosted if they want. And they got Storm, they got Bombardment. These carriers are going to be somewhat sad.
It's, okay, I mean, Riker knows... Okay, that's what I wanted to point out. Riker is going down here. He doesn't have profile. And...
the levies are too far away, though.
He got Bombardment with a double carrier in his comp. When strike cannons would be a better option. After getting, like, profiled, in my opinion.
Yeah, that's a good point. That's a good point.
I think he feels that the carrier's effectiveness isn't really that good right now, and I tend to agree with him. The anti-fighter is strong on 2-1Z's side. Maybe strike cannons would still have been a better choice, but 2-1Z is balling up quite a bit, so the bombardment could be an effective anti-push. But he really does need that prot field.
Kerberos is in for upgrades with 283. And there's the boost.
He goes mines. He chooses to go mines.
Yeah.
Well, I don't really like this choice. There could be double acid spray on 2-1Z's side if they choose. There's an arbiter for the observer. I don't think this is what they needed. Plus, he doesn't really have the farm. He can't really get enough energy or mine upgrades to make them useful.
Alright, so what could he be trying to do? We're going to see.
I think he feels that with the cloak on the Arbiter, there's not much they can do in terms of going for a kill right here. So he wants to be set up a little bit better for the late game. But I'm not sure if mines are the answer to that.
Scythe knifing out. All right, see, Panda is up to 9 on his bio. There's the bombardment on Riker. What?
And Riker's being very, very obvious about the mines.
Yeah.
Some of them get denied right away with bombardment.
Yeah, I was gonna ask what was going on with the drop in the mines, like right in the dude's face.
Tanks is playing such a solid game here. Like, he never got cocked by Riker. Got cocked by Riker. And
Game paused.
we see a pause. Yeah, that Riker probably need to milk Promi. They do that sometimes.
tUff, what do you think about the mines?
I don't know what to say. We were discussing about that yesterday. Obviously, like, you want to, when you go for, when you're a destroyer player, like, and obviously you're captaining, when you go for mines, you will gain, like, map domination. But most of the time, it ends up being like, okay, I accept being contained because, especially when you have, like, 2 carriers in your comp and you go for mines, you're not tanky enough to use fully your composition.
Yeah, he still doesn't have prod field.
No, that's why. Does he want some surprise?
Well, it's certainly
like
not a surprise anymore.
Yeah,
He laid the mines down right in front of Dark Ends, and some of them even got bombarded.
There is no scan on field like we could see on the last game, so like Caboose gonna get an ops and this investment gonna be useless. Except if he's actually using those mines to give like vision to his carrier.
It doesn't look like that's what he's doing right now. The first and only set of mines he laid down so far were all in a patch and all right in vision of. They were like almost in the middle of the map. So
yeah,
vision's
but
doesn't seem to be what he's going for.
Yeah, right. But can I remind you that you're in your team and you're kind of saying that Riker is a noob?
Well, yes, I think this is very well known.
Oh man.
Oh, I'm probably too rude with that guy.
You can take it. It's fine.
I mean, we had like so much fun playing the CN2 with those 7th Fleet guys. Like when we played with 21Z fleets, that was really good. We had like such a good coding team and a good team play as well.
Okay, so yeah, that's not. I like these feel good stories from the community. You know, there have been shenanigans occurring, and you know, people being generally, you know, hateful towards each other. But there's a lot of good.
You're cutting in and out.
You're cutting, man.
Oh, motherfucker! All right, this is hopefully better. There's been just a lot of people having issues with each other, and it's good to see like people getting along well. We can have good competitions without actually having drama situations with each other. So I'm definitely glad for that. And yeah, it's just evidenced by, I mean, these two teams really get along with each other well. They know that they're gonna meet head to head at some point in any given tournament. But there's no hard feelings around here. So that's just what I like to see, and I'd like to point that out just for the good of the community.
Yeah, it's definitely nice to see some friendship between clans instead of the usual bickering.
Yeah, I mean, like I said before, I don't want to discuss. Time helps a lot.
tUff doesn't want to discuss it, ladies and gentlemen.
I don't want to discuss with you guys. We use 7th Fleet. I want to see my team winning today. Now, time helps a lot, and most of the time, like, those kind of what you call dramas were not dramas, and only time helps after all. So we didn't need to discuss. We put so much effort on bullshit, like bullshitting, and now everything is better. We haven't talked yet about the fact this is the last NA10 is the last tournament on SB2, and we're gonna probably see some guys retiring right after this, and
Yeah,
we're gonna
We saw
see
plenty
some
of people
new
retiring right
faces.
before it as well.
Uh,
Yes.
yeah, I'd like to. Yeah, let's point that out because this is the final tournament of what what I call the original Star Battle, or some people call Star Battle Classic. A really good way to go out. I mean, over 250 players in this tournament, and it's technically region specific, but not really because that doesn't matter. Um,
Uh-huh.
yeah, there are gonna be drastic changes in the community. I mean, from what the creator of the game Z2's saying, he's hoping that his changes are going to maybe bring a lot of people who've already stopped playing Star Battle back. It may
Yeah, I
bolster
want to say
things.
changes, maybe for the best. Who knows?
So we're
Yeah,
definitely
we'll
Like
gonna
just have
it's
to wait and
see.
see.
Yeah, we're gonna see what happens. I mean, there's a lot of people who have had access to the beta. I have not. Have either of you two guys been playing the beta?
yeah.
Okay.
I've been testing the beta for 3 or 4 months now.
Yeah. So.
I won't give my opinion on this stream, but those, there is like so much interesting thing. But what is disturbing is the metagame gonna change, and what we learned over years for the older players, or for the last month for the newers, um, yeah, it's gonna change a lot. Stratting gonna change, even the pleasure for some people, and but we're gonna see like some good thing
Looks
because
like we're ready to resume, or
changes
not.
like are for the best. They bring some pain because people fear the changes,
Yeah.
but most of time like we have to give them some hope,
Well,
and
according to
whatever,
Z2,
like let's come back to this game.
yeah, the beta is being released tomorrow, so I just want to say this is a great way to send off the classic, as you just said. Yeah, this tournament has been fantastic so far. Some really great games. I had the pleasure of casting them with you, gster, and
Always.
hopefully some more great games to come.
Okay. Yeah. So. Very cool. I mean, we're what is it? This series, Eclipse is playing Cyberdyne right now, and then we got
Wow.
just a couple more series being played after these, and then that would be it. So, but it's been cool, and we're gonna there's a lot of exciting things to learn. I think one thing to point out that the meta, the strategy, knowing the calculations and all that stuff is very important. But when it comes down to it, the game is going to change a lot, and I mean it's going to be back to the most fundamental thing that makes players good at this game is the mechanics. Just
Okay.
just knowing how to
The
control
the
your ship,
combination.
yeah, and
I
being a teammate and all that kind of
right
stuff.
right. I want to to come back to 2 major points. I was really focused on following my team yesterday, so I haven't watched all the games for sure, but I casted a couple with Loco, and I just want to point out 2 things. Like, it was an upside down tournament at the beginning. We've seen some like really experienced team, like OP team, like made. I mean, I'm thinking about Cyberdyne losing one game against Philosophy, and I got surprised by it. I watched this game and I was like, "What the fuck is happening?" And
I sadly
because
missed that
and
game.
and and I got surprised, and not at the same time. Those Philosophy guys, like they are, in my opinion, they are like pub players. I've seen that guy from EU, like Storm Void. I don't Bloodlord is his new name. I've seen playing that game for 1.5 year now, and in my opinion, he's not an IH player. But those guys managed to deal with like a very experienced team, and I want to say good job to those guys. Even if
Always nice
they,
to see some newer teams doing well.
yeah, exactly. And second point, I want to say second good job, guys. Congratulations. To my previous team,
We
Triple
resume at
J's.
last.
best team play of this tournament. They did play so good.
Which team were you saying?
You prejudice, man.
Oh, okay.
They played amazingly. Like they went.
Yeah, they also took a game off Cyberdyne.
They went double random.
The
a
triple
couple of
carrier,
times.
that was
Yeah,
very
that-
entertaining.
Even BC Raven against Cyberdyne, they almost got this game. But they actually went. Mo went for a tanky destroyer. He went for mines. So let's see what's gonna happen with 7th Fleet and 21Z right now.
Yeah, we see some more mines going down. These have fortunately not been taken out by bombardment.
Contaminate from the Lord now. Yeah, Siphon contaminate. Plague.
And Psyblast. It's still quite weak though. It's
Yeah.
only 1,000 damage Psyblast versus biological. But that
No.
will be a threat in the times to come.
And he's taking some risk. He has no armor. Like.
Oh,
At
and
this
Frenzy
point-
on Bunny.
Oh.
Oh,
And the
and
tech-
the text.
Wow,
and what a
text
trade
fails.
Defensive text whips completely.
Oh no! So Kraken, are we? Okay, yeah. Kraken's the only one with the text right now. Also at 18 ints.
And
Okay.
he reveals the text and it's down for the next 3 minutes.
Yeah. What do we think happens if that text lands though? I mean, is there really enough?
I don't think there is
Yeah.
just
Sure.
yet. Evil Source is quite tanky. He's got 7 armor, 14.2k
Riker
and
was on
regen.
the other side as well. Like, he's farming for.
They're giving him
Alright.
money for the mines, so they think
Yeah.
the mines will be an important part of this game.
Uh-huh.
So it sucks by the text landing, but not landing. But
Okay, Darkens has siege now. Yeah.
oh, here we go.
Team
And
no
Kerberos has
profile on
boost.
both of them.
See if there's gonna be a stasis. No, he doesn't have the money. Never mind.
Armor's
Oh,
coming
Mr.
down from
G Wood
Riker. Yeah,
in
this
trouble.
is. Oh, he's frenzying out of there.
Double frenzy on him. He might go down here. There's no arbiter nearby
I
to
don't
cloak.
think there's
He's warping in
enough.
now. Kerberos is warping in. He should just run up there.
Very decent
Oh.
damage, but not enough. There's the Arbiter
Oh
with the
my
cloak.
god!
Nice save.
That
gonna be a
was
turn
no
now.
big cloak,
They're
oh my
pushing on.
God.
Okay, looks like 7th Fleet will get away safely. Oh, that was close.
Yeah, very close. Good
And I-
job, 7th Fleet.
Yeah, and I think the casting team has made it very apparent that the MVP of this match probably going to be that Arbiter, and you see what that cloak does. I mean, it's that's very powerful. That save was just awesome.
Another
And,
frenzy on Repera, but force fields are there.
Yep. So then, that's more Arbiter. The Arbiter's he's doing his thing, man. Kerberos can play freaking Arbiter.
Yeah, and he doesn't have
Man,
to worry
he's-
about any
he's really
energy
good.
denial. There's no EMP, no blackout, no lockdown. He's just free to run around and cast his spells. And the
Seventh-
siege up right
7th
here.
Fleet is playing very aggressively now because they brought back the 2 levies on middle
Oh my god.
But-
freaking thing.
to let the distro Riker farming.
Yeah. Looks like 2-1Z is just going to slow push to the towers with their siege. There we go. He advances a little bit more and sieges again. The vortex is back up, so if they want to challenge this, they can. They'll need to be very careful with how they do it. Kerberos is almost out of energy. So if they were to go now... Oh, the problem is Laptop Siphon, he's out of energy too.
Yep. See a little bit of a stalemate
Tangy around
but,
here.
that
Skirmishes
siege is
on the
pushing.
outsides.
Who we got? Level 10 right now.
Yeah. From what I can see, like probably a 2 kinetic upgrade. This armor reduction on Dark and Siege.
Yeah, that's going to help out a lot against the Levy's armor. Prometheum has 8 armor, Laptop has 6. Riker's getting some good farm here for the first time in the game. Got 600. Yeah, poor guy. He's got 600 now.
Oh, double frenzy happening down here. There's the
Oh,
storm.
oh,
Prometheum's
no.
going down.
There's the text. Very
And what-
nice text.
What
Oh,
a nice
wow,
text
that
from
saves
Kraken.
them.
This time he got it.
Perfect text.
Dark and Sieging.
Prometheum was in a lot of trouble right then.
Yes.
Losing Prometheum would have been terrible for 7th Fleet, but a very nice text by Kraken saves him. And wow.
Okay, the next
Laptop
win.
is a little out of position here. Are they gonna warp on him?
Now what's gonna happen?
Uh,
Okay, well this is not a good position to be in. I don't think Seven Fleet's ready to do something about this. But okay, 2-1Z pulls off.
Yeah, the thing is, both of the levies from 7th Fleet have their frenzies up. And, well, frenzies back up for both levies now, but at the time they were on cooldown, so I think they didn't want to take it at that point. They weren't sure when 7th Fleet was warping in, but they already were. So they decided to play it safe.
Okay, so this
Evil
is
Source
interesting.
might still get caught here.
Yeah, there's some okay, okay, we're about to have a confrontation here. Should be very exciting to see.
Yeah, there
Maybe
is
2-1Z
there
just
is a
rolls
text
out.
up on Bunny. Yeah.
Yeah. Looks like they're going for the tower. Broodlords are starting to come out for Shanks. He's got level 13 already. Only 300 energy though, so he's gonna
They won't
take
get
some
this
time
tower.
to get them to be a threat. And the tower is safe. Force fields and cloak will keep
There's
it alive.
Tex
Oh,
coming.
Tex! Oh, they
Yeah.
get the Arbiter!
Why'd they do that? What are they trying to do right now?
They're just trying to get the Arbiter out of the picture and go for a kill, but they're not going to get the Overlord. Broodlords are laying down some good cover fire here. I think they have to back off.
Are they trying to get the tower down? Is that what? Because it just doesn't seem like there was a chance for them to take advantage.
No, I
Oh
agree.
my
I
God,
don't think
and
there's
that
any
takes his
chance for
up.
them to get the tower. Siege is up now, and I think everyone's going to make it out safely. A
And
good
still
attempt.
no profile on Darkhands. 15 later though. It's such a good siege at this point.
Yeah, that siege hurts. He does have 2 range on his siege. And Riker's going back to farming in the side lane. They want to get those mines strong. Level 1 mine so far. Riker's got still only 475 energy. He bought some armor rather than getting that energy up. And prot field as well.
That's a good choice in my
Yeah.
opinion.
Yeah, I agree. Better to be safe.
They really need 21Z really need an observer right now.
Oh, a frenzy on Shanks?
A frenzy
He
on
should be
Shanks?
fine though.
Yeah.
Arbiter's coming over to help.
Okay, so level 13 Broodlords, 300 energy and and anabolic synthesis on Shanks.
Yeah. I'm gonna ask you two guys a balance question, and this has been discussed a lot. What do you think of Frenzy's 1-minute cooldown? Do you think that needs to be higher?
Yes.
Because the way it is now, people just spam Frenzy all the time.
Yeah, I do believe that. I mean, it's more powerful than it needs to be with that low cooldown.
Guys, are we talking about the StarBattle 2 or StarBattle 3? Because
StarBattle Classic, of
Levi
course.
is so different on StarBattle 3.
Another Frenzy and Evil Source.
Well,
But
I do
again, the
not-
Arbiter's
yeah.
there to save the day.
I don't have access to beta, so I have not
Oh,
really seen
Vortex.
it.
Oh, but there, Frenzy on Kraken. He might go down. He's probably
He
gonna
might go down, he might
Kraken's
go
gonna
down.
take an L
Oh,
right.
another
Oh,
text.
and a second text.
And Kraken will make it out safely. They're not going to be able to push on the levy though. I mean the Destra though, since one of their
And-
levies has gotten the text.
And and Siege is up, probably a cloak here,
Yeah.
or force field. Yeah, everyone is
Prometheum is in
safe.
danger. He's taking a lot of damage, but he will make it out safely.
Wow, and these guys are getting after it right now. Unfortunately.
Yeah, some really close calls.
Is the game lagging for you a bit?
Just a bit. When that text went
Just a
down,
bit.
there's quite a bit of lag.
So basically, what I meant by when we were discussing about the frenzy, Levi is such the biles. There is no way to upgrade the biles anymore. The bile amount, I mean. So basically, Levi's has like 6.5
Warp
bile
check
amounts by
going
default.
on laptop.
So
They might
frenzy
lose their
is
tower
low.
in the meanwhile though, so they need to make something happen here.
Uh-oh, are we seeing what we saw yesterday? The warp
Oh
tree
my
power
God.
loss.
Yeah, I hope they can.
There's
But
gonna be a
2 of
lot
these backing
harder to
off. They're gonna
recover
get the
from
tower,
this
though.
time. Yeah, that tower's gone.
Evil
And
Source
the lag
is
screen, infamous
lagging.
lag screen, pops up again.
That's with stuff while we're doing this. This is a little bit different than what we saw yesterday, though, because this is, I would say, well, everybody here is already agreeing that Seventh Fleet is at a disadvantage already in terms of the compositions. So a little bit harder to recover from the change that this is going to make.
Game paused.
Yes, and also this fight is going to happen. Unlike Cookie, 2-1Z isn't just going to be able to take the tower and warp out. So it all comes down to who can win this fight, because they're both committed to it. I think 2-1Z has the advantage with the siege and the arbiter. So I don't know if 7th Fleet wants to go in here, but they're kind of committed at this point. They got to.
The Texans are not up, both of them, so they should stay away from that siege.
Yeah, I agree. A fight at this point could be disastrous.
Let's see.
What I would like to see from One Overlord now is Shockwave. Especially from 7th Fleet.
Yeah,
because imagine if you can combine those double techs, and when the first tech is done, like if you can have like a Shockwave splitting 21Z team, can be a kill.
And also Shockwave can push people through mines, so if they get a good minefield going, that could be a way to get a kill as well.
Okay, it looks like 21Z.
Team Spec is sitting next to some mines right now. This could get dangerous.
Yeah, mines are only level 1 though, so unless he goes to... Oh, Evil Source decides to take one for the team and clear them out with his body. What a hero.
Darkance is back up in the siege. Nobody wants to hop into that. We're just,
we
gonna
have a
play
nice
on
reversal of positions here.
We're just gonna play on opposite sides.
These guys are crazy.
7th Fleet is just waiting for their vortexes to come back up, and then they're gonna initiate. Meanwhile,
do you think it's the new meta game to farm more easily?
Maybe. Oh, they're going in now.
Oh, they're going now.
Darkance is unsieged, and now he's contaminated. There's a vortex on one of the levies. They're going. Oh, another vortex with just as the levy frenzies.
And Darkance,
can
who
they
is
get
contaminates, wants to be in the text.
And he gets in there.
I'm displaying a slideshow.
Oh, the Guardian though. The Guardian tries to get in the text. He will.
My gosh.
This is going to be crazy.
Second bombardment gonna be.
This is going to be crazy.
Yeah, that's an insane moment. Yeah.
Can they get the Guardian? Oh, their cloak is up. Can they get the Arbiter? They need to get the Arbiter.
Yeah,
he's going down. He's down.
He's dead. He's dead. And
so is the
and
Guardian.
Now Shanks is dead as well.
Riker might go down here, but they've already got 2. They're just gonna back away safely.
They're gonna go for Promi, yeah?
If they get Prometheum, it's not the end of the world for 2-1Z.
Oh.
But are they going to get him? Both vortexes are down. The levies are chasing.
Yeah. Looks like they're gonna
but
make
G
it out
was
of there.
so damaged. And so is Evil Source.
Good job from 7th, yeah.
They get 2 kills and make it away safely.
Wow.
And South is going back in. They're going for the jugular.
And Evil is dead, yeah.
Evil is dead. I think they're all dead right here.
Oh my goodness.
No?
That was not expected.
And Prometheum even makes it out alive. And everyone from
and it's
2-1Z
GG.
is dead.
Good job, 7th Fleet. You did play it right.
I'm gonna go back on the record with what the fuck just happened, Duality.
I'm going to repeat my answer from yesterday. Chaos, gster.
What?
Chaos.
Okay, tUff. Maybe you can help me out here. Please. Well, and also you can help the people that were trying to watch, because that shit turned into like a slideshow at the end for the viewership. So just kind of go through what the hell just occurred at the end of that match.
So basically, like I told you, they just needed those 2 techs to be up. That was like they needed those techs to make something happening, or they would never go into. And
the timing of both those vortexes As
And we
soon as
can
the levies frenzied, they were vortexed. So their frenzy, their entire frenzy duration, went
and
completely wasted.
and so basically like those techs allow 7th fleet to come back to the core, to their composition, like double carrier, destroyer tanking lanes. And like yeah, for sure, like 3 or 4 ships balling up, a plague on them, even bombardment, if I remember.
And contaminate.
Good job, GG, 7th fleet. 21Z is out from this tournament.
Yeah, 21Z will take 4th place.
Or
7th
3,
Fleet will
or
advance to
3rd.
face the loser of... oh, looks like Cyberdyne lost to Eclipses. So it's going to be Cyberdyne versus 7th Fleet in the losers bracket finals.
Oh, you mean Eclipses?
No, Cyberdyne versus
No,
7th
I think
Fleet.
that... No,
Because
I think
Cyberdyne lost to Eclipses, so Cyberdyne goes down to the losers bracket.
We're
So,
pretty
yeah.
bad at this moment. Okay, I'm looking at the at the bracket, and it should be like 21Z Cyberdyne for the 3rd place, when 7th Fleet's gonna
No, it's a
play.
double elimination bracket. So Cyberdyne is still in it, 7th Fleet is still in it.
I told you, I'm pretty slow at understanding.
Yeah. So basically, Cyberdyne drops down
User
to the
joined
losers
your
bracket
channel.
finals.
Mhm.
Eclipses moves on to the winners bracket finals, and actually the grand finals, where they will face the winner of Cyberdyne and 7th Fleet. So lower bracket finals are 7th Fleet and Cyberdyne, and the winner of that will go on to play in the grand finals against Eclipses.
Okay. Okay. Oh, you're right. I got it now. Yeah, anyway, I didn't know to... I didn't need to know that because my team didn't go to
Well,
that
it was a
game.
valiant run, tUff.
Fuck you guys. GG, yeah, I'm happy for
Yeah, and 2
7th Fleet,
fantastic
bro.
games.
That was like such good games.
Okay,
Yeah,
man.
definitely.
Yeah,
And that
that
ending,
was good.
oh my
wow.
God.
Fucking A. I just the way that some of these games have been ending and going. I mean, this has just truly been epic. I really apologize for the frame rate issues that you guys are seeing. I don't know what to tell you though. I'm not giving up, but we'll try to make sure that you have a more quality presentation in the future. Just want to say thanks once again to Duality and tUff for coming in here, providing some really good commentary. I mean,
Thank you, both of you.
Yeah, you can really learn a lot from guys like this, and hopefully you all at least enjoyed hearing tUff call Riker a noob at every opportunity that he had.
Every day.
Definitely the
Every
spotlight of the
day.
tournament so far.
Much love to 21Z and 7th Fleet. GG's 21Z had a really great tournament. Everybody's playing well, so that's what I like to see. But we will be back. Cyberdyne is going to be facing off against 7th Fleet. I think we're going to have that one casted by Gina, so be looking out. Either gster SB or DoomKitty729 is going to be where you're at on Twitch, but just check us out. We'll let you know what game is going on next. And for everybody who joined us, thank you very much, and thank you for supporting NA10. Any parting comments from you gentlemen?
2 very
nothing.
fantastic games. I couldn't
Thanks.
be happier. I just want to leave it with that.
Okay.
That's good.
All right.
I'm excited by the finals now, grand finals.
Okay, stick around, people. We have action coming up. Just make sure that you got the right stream on when the time comes. Peace.
Good job, guys.